two books. Um, and I thought that my my writing career was over because I couldn't use my right hand. But glory be to God, I've written six books using my left hand, one finger on my telephone, and so I didn't give up. I embraced um my life, and sometimes in life, um I compare my life to like we spoke of earlier, a GPS system. That sometimes in life, if you make a wrong turn, you don't go over to the side of the road and say, "Oh no, I'm not going to my destination because I missed my turn. So I'm gonna sit right here at this um point where I was supposed to my destination. Since I missed the route that I was going, I'm not going now." No, we have this thing called a GPS system that when you make a mistake, it says rerouting, 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 and you reach your destination not the way that you previously thought you were going to go, but you may take a detour, a U turn, but you get to your destination. And that's the same thing with God, that sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes we need to make a U turn. Sometimes we need to make a detour. Sometimes there's potholes in the way, but we make it to our destination that God has designed for us another way. So, um, God had another way for me to inspire and motivate people. Because when you see me laying on my bed, some people are like, "Why do you show up at conferences and seminars and you're laying in your bed and you're paralyzed? So why do you show up?" And I have an answer for you. Why don't you show up? If you got two arms and you got two legs and you can move around, why you not doing what God has purposed in your life? Whatever it is, do it on today. Build up your resilience. I know a lot of people have been rejected. You've been through disappointment. People have labeled you and told you you was never gonna be any good, that you were never gonna accomplish anything. I grew up with people telling me, "Oh, you're gonna be just like your mother. You're gonna have a kid. All you're gonna be is a baby maker." But I had a choice. I could either make those things come true, or I can fight against those stereotypes. And that's what I did. I fought against those stereotypes. I had my first child when I was 26 and only one. Um, I went to college and I did not allow people to identify me. I don't have to be what you say I am. I don't have to be what my mother was. I don't have to be what my daddy was. That I can look at those situations and say I'm breaking the cycle. I'm not I'm not gonna allow situations and the atmosphere that I grew up in to define who I am. I'm going to make a change. I'm going to make a difference. And no matter what I go through in life, I know that um, the thing that I think that really made me resilient was losing my son, because to me that's the worst thing that can happen. So when all these other things happened to me, I've already experienced the worst thing that can happen to me. And God showed up, and and God is true. That God's not gonna put no more on you than you can bear, that God will never leave you, that He will never forsake you. He's always going to be there. And that's my faith that allowed me to go through all those things and still be standing. A lot of people that would have gone through what I've been through would be in a mental institution right now. But I looked at the positive rather than the negative. Um, I see myself as God sees me, not as I am, but as I'm going to be. And one of the things that I enjoy doing is allowing God to use me to inspire and motivate people that if laying here in my bed, I can still